What we were looking for in our space was a collaboration. We were looking for collaboration and change with the technology and the process of what's going on in the industry. We wanted to get our engineers and our detailers working close coupled together in a wide, large open space, really to just promote collaboration and also to give everyone a place to meet and go through the projects, bring in our owners, our contractors, our vendors, and really to collaborate with all of them.
I was here the Saturday they were moving in, and most of the people that were here were shocked at how beautiful the space was, how open it was, how it was night and day from their old space. It's collaborative, it's open, and it's changed the way that they work. It's changed how their teams function together. They have project managers next to engineers, next to salespeople, so everyone can start to hear the conversations.
In our old building, we had a hallway that separated our engineers from our detailers, which it might as well have been the Grand Canyon. Now they're close coupled together, they sit next to each other, they talk to each other. Well, quite frankly, they have to talk to each other.
The one thing I love about the space too is it speaks to who they are as a company. They do HVAC systems, and so they've integrated the ducting throughout the space, they've integrated a different air conditioning system, the integration of the galvanized panels on the wall. I think it's just a really neat kind of combination. So when you walk in here, you understand what they do and you understand who they are as a company.
One thing that Southland said was, this is really going to be a showcase of the types of systems that we're really kind of parading throughout the country. And so they really wanted to think about how they could showcase that. So that's everything from chilled beams, there's displacement ventilation, fan-powered induction units. So really there's just a variety of systems that they can be able to show how they work, the impacts on their space, and really talk about the energy efficiency.
Out here in this area, we went with the displacement ventilation, where we use these plan tables here as our air distribution. All these black grills you see at the bottom of these tables are that's where the air comes out. Volume was a concern for us moving in here, as if it would be noisy, but actually the system has worked out real well for to knock down the noise and to keep the space very, very quiet and comfortable. And you know, you can look up here and see all of the exposed duct and stuff up in the ceiling. As a mechanical guy, typically our beautiful work, or what we think is beautiful work, gets covered up by a ceiling. So we like having it out there.
We met with people from all throughout the organization at Southland, and one thing that was so common they kept saying was, will I have any views to the outside? Will there be any natural light? And that was so funny because no matter where they were at in the diverse organization, they kept asking that same question. So we looked at this is high bay space. It's got these skylights that we put in some high performance. We took the old roll-up doors and actually replaced that with glass. So it really kind of created those connections. Where we had to have private offices, we were able to completely skin in glass so you could see throughout the entire space. So it really kind of took some of those traditional barriers that really separate or kind of break down collaborative efforts and really opened that up and really kind of gave everybody that equal kind of space to views and natural light.
What I particularly like is the way we built the building our plan is upstairs is our get work function. So we have our folks upstairs that focus on getting the work, managing the work, and then downstairs it would be our do work function, where we have our engineers and our detailers and our project managers who all execute the work.
The one thing that we did here that's unique to most offices is we have 36-inch deep work surfaces. Traditional office furniture comes where it's 24 inches deep or 30 inches deep, which doesn't allow the user to lay out rolled drawings. So we came in, we gave them the deep surfaces, we gave them the collaborative shared table at the return, we gave them an overhead that was at least 15 inches deep so that it could store their heavy, big engineering binders. So just little details like that we're able to integrate into a solution that meets the client's needs.
A big part of this is to give our people the right space to work in and give them the right tools to do that. The industry's changing and going this way. Not a lot of folks do what we do with all the in-house services we have, with the engineering, the detailing, the fabrication, and the install piece. That just makes it easier for us to do that.
We are so excited when we go into the space and we talk to them and they say, it's amazing how much a physical environment changes the way people look, the way that people work, and really kind of in a sense, the product that ends up as a result of that.